Mr. Amit, you are muted. So please unmute yourself.
Hello, madam.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to my see first slide?
Yes, it is visible. You can start.
Okay. Good afternoon to all the eminent dignitaries and research scholars. I am Amit Kumar, PhD scholar, HSS Department, NIT Patna. First of all, I would like to thank my supervisor, Dr. Ashish Ranjan Sinha, for guiding me to best throughout my research. I would also like to express gratitude towards the panelists, organizer, and conveners of this conference for providing me the opportunity to present my research work in front of you all. My topic is related on circular economy and sustainability, benefits and challenges in Indian context. This is the introduction part. Circular economy can be bifurcated by circular plus economy. Circular refers that step of closing chain of anything, whereas economy refers that it is an area of production, distribution, and trade consumption of goods and services. Circular economy is restorative and regenerative paradigm. What is the restorative and regenerative paradigm? According to Kiesdorfer, they defined circular economy as a regenerative system in which resource input, waste, emission, and energy loss are minimized by slowing, closing, and narrowing the materials and energy loops. Basic concept of circular economy was found in Brundtland Commission 1987. The important statement of the commission is that meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own needs. Circular economy replaced the end of life concept, which is related to linear economy. Linear economy is related to take, make, consume, and dispose. But circular economy is totally different, which can be understood by the following diagrams. In this slide, I want to show that how the linear economy is behaved and how the circular economy behave. In the left side, we all are seeing that linear economy, in the linear economy, producer extract the raw materials, produce, and final goods will be consumed by consumer, and consumer throw it in environment, in the surroundings. But in the circular economy, after the consumption by consumer, the waste will be calculated by the waste will be restored by the manufacturer by the several ways, and use this waste in input for future production. The step of circular economy is 10R. 10R concept is used. First of all, I want to start from the refuse. What do you think about refuse? Refuse is apply for new technology to reduce, make product redundant by abandoning its function or by offering the same function with radically different products. Do not refuse the product for some new specification. After that, rethink. Rethink is related to make product use more intensive, like through sharing products or putting multifunctional products or market. Just example, Ola. If you use Ola, then you book a car, but only one person is there in this Ola. if you share the seat in Ola, then more efficient in this condition. Every system and energy products should be rethought in this case. After that, reduce concept is there. Reduce in is related to increase in efficiency in product manufacture or use by consuming fewer natural resource. Uh, uh, we all are consuming more and more raw material, which is related from uh, generated from natural resources. So we should use lesser and lesser. After that, reuse concept. Reuse is another types of consumer of discarded product which is still in good condition and fulfill its original function. Reuse is refers that second hand products can be also uh, used for. And after that, repair and maintenance of defective products, so it can be used with its original function. If any product is get uh, spoiled, then use we also to take restore an old product and bring it up to date. Old products should be restored. Damaged product can use to make new product inputs. Remanufacture, repurpose, and recycle is the several step to get an appropriate circular economy. Sorry, economy. After that, why we should study circular economy. There are several steps to why we should study. Protects the environment, benefit the local economy, drives employment growth, promotes resource independence. After that, I used for this study some literature and some report is under is going study. The circular economy is economic model that optimize ecological function and human well-being by designing and managing, planning, resource procurement, manufacturing, and reprocessing as both process and outputs. According to Murray, and it's his his uh, his coordinating writer. After that, a CT that uses circular economic principle to complete resource loops in collaboration with its stakeholders like people, community, business, and knowledge stakeholders in order to realize its vision of future proof city in India as a circular city. According to Prendeville and its co-authors, circular is a regenerative system. It is used uh, for the further studies, and this is the my literature review on the basis of I formulated this. And after this is the research methods. Past research paper I used, report by the World Bank, report by the NIT Aayog, report by the Indian Brand Equity Foundation, which is under the guidance of Government of India, government by several institutions like Ellen MacArthur Foundation, World Resource Institute, and many others. What is the challenges for prevailing circular economy? Thermodynamic limitation. According to second law of thermodynamics, it is considered that some resources will not absorb in that condition. Example, if a solid material can be boiled out and to melt in liquid condition, then some energy will be lost, and due to entropy. This is the limitation. Physical flow limitation, social and cultural limitation, because many culture and festival uses like flowers and put in the river, and this is not a good good behavior. For economic limitation, administrative restriction, temporal spatial system boundaries in the regional level. We see that in one region they follow, and other region they do not follow. So this is the another types of problem. Benefit of circular economy. We are saying that there are many benefits, but most of them it is here. Protects the environment, benefits the local economy, reduced consumption of fossil fuels, decrease in waste generation, less consumption of primary raw material. It is a big point. Consumption of primary raw materials is limited, and we should use lesser and lesser. Decrease the greenhouse gas. In the current scenario, we all are aware about greenhouse gas. In India, world and circular economy. According to the World Bank, the world generates 2.01 billion tons of municipal solid waste. It is a huge amount. Waste generated per person per day average 0.74 kilograms, but it ranges widely from less developed countries. You can refer that 0.11 kg, but if you saw the data regarding developed countries, you will get higher number. After this slide, I will show that how the higher number is related to developed countries and developing countries. NITI Aayog also has undertaken several initiatives to ensure sustainable economic growth. Direct initiatives were taken to address the challenges in the utilization of waste as resources and evolve a perspective on the recycling industry in India. The transition of Indian country from a linear to circular economy. Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change (MOEFCC) and NITI Aayog led the concerned line ministries and compromising official. Example: electronic waste. Sorry. Electronic waste by Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. It is under the government of India. According to World Bank, I take this flow chart from the World Bank side. Projected waste generation by region, millions of tons. Region is bifurcated in Middle East and North Africa, Sub-Saharan Africa, Latin America and Caribbean, North America, South Asia, Europe and Central Asia and East Asia. And on the y-axis, you can see that millions of tons per year, which is waste. In 2016, East Asia and Pacific has the highest waste, 468. This is the chart, and the lowest is Middle East and North Africa, and we all are in South Asia. 334 is my waste, and in 2050, East Asia and Pacific is the highest waste, 714 millions of tons, which is highest, and South Asia, which will have 661. millions of tons waste. It is a huge. But if you see that North America condition, its growth of waste is lower, but South Asia is higher growth rate. Why? Because in this region, all are developing countries, but North America is developed, so minimum change will be uh, a mm, will be made. So after this slide, recommendation for particularly Indian and developing countries, uh, promote waste prevention, flexibility in the use of taxes and incentives. Policymakers should ensure that labor markets and education and training system are adequately equipped to accompany that. Conclusion: if you implement circular economy more rigorously at micro, meso, and macro level, then it will be happen. What is the micro, meso, and macro? Micro refers that farm, whereas meso refers that industry, and macro refers that uh, whole country, whole world. Extension supply chain should be improved. What is the extension supply chain? Extension supply chain refers that after the consumption, waste is generated. This waste uh, should be restored and make this waste to input for further production. This is the extension supply chains I am referring that. On the view of environmental economics, scale, productivity, employment, etc. will be improved. It happens in the economy if circular economy will be adopted at fully. So thank you, madam. Hello.